Hello, my name is Matt. Hopefully everyone is doing great. I just wanted to do a quick video journal, kind of where I'm at with a few things. Nothing in particular. This is completely off track what I normally talk about, but I think it's a good idea to kind of give a blog update on where I'm at. It's interesting to go back to look at those things and to see how we change as a human being throughout the course of time, and what we go through, and to kind of look back and say, hey, we were happy, hey, we were sad, we could have done things better, we could have done things a lot better. So I wanted to give you a quick, I don't think I ever did, kind of a quick snippet on who I am and where I come from. This is very specific into some relationship stuff, but my name is Matt. I had love playing sports. I still love playing sports. And one of the things that had happened to me back in 2007 is I broke my foot. Didn't know at the time. I broke it playing flag football. So I didn't know it was broke, went to a hospital. The hospital said, it's just a fracture, don't worry about it. Get a call 3 days later from the hospital saying it's broke. Casted it, was set wrong, whole mess. I went to a specialist in the cities. He said, what did you do? Where'd you go? It's a complete mess. And I told him, excuse me, and he knew about this guy. But anyway, 7 surgeries later, on my left foot, or excuse me, 6 surgeries on my left foot, 3 knee scopes because of this as well, because I was shifting weight. Plus, last summer 2017, I rolled my right ankle. So right ankle surgery, blew a bunch of tendons. So 6 left foot surgeries, 1 right ankle surgery, 3 knee surgeries, all within less than a 10-year period. And I am 37. So a lot going on. Lots of pain medicine. Things got tough. I got divorced a few years ago, and not the divorce as much, but just a lot of change. And I started to drink, and I don't drink. And I ended up drinking that summer, and it just kind of got out of hand really fast. And so I ended up drinking as well, being on the medicine that I was on throughout all this recovery. So, long story short, it's too late for that. I got help, got off alcohol, which I'm so thankful to God that that isn't in my life in any way. And still trying to work on the painkiller aspect of it. I am on a program with some medicine that's supposed to help take you off it. And so I am at the mercy of doctors every 30 days that they give me this medicine. Otherwise, the withdrawal effects from this medicine, I'll just come out and tell you, it's called Suboxone. Don't ever get on it. Don't ever get on it. At least long term. Longer than 30 days. I've been on it for 2 years. It hasn't, the dosage has stayed the same. I've stayed on it 2 years, so. But I made a decision a couple months ago to get off it myself. Actually, not a couple months ago. I don't know why I said that. About a month ago. It's been really hard, but I'm so happy that I'm not on that anymore and just at the mercy of doctors. But through this, I had met somebody very special. A transitionary period, I met somebody that I wasn't expecting to meet, somebody extraordinarily special in my life. I won't mention her name. And I didn't know you could love a person that much. I honestly didn't. As far as the trust factor, the communication, everything was there. We happened to live far away. We lived 3 hours apart. That was difficult, but somehow we made that work. That was a challenge, and we were working on making that not be a challenge anymore. As far as me, to make a long story short, I would have to be the one to move down there to make this work. So I was working on that as well as trying to get everything else kind of sorted out of my life. So it was a lot. And at that time, so last Christmas, right before Christmas, I got in an accident, pretty severe accident. And that wrecked a lot of things and a lot of plans. And I had to go to court, big mess. I needed space because I just felt like I was drowning in all the stuff that I had to take care of. And I ended up pushing her away, for lack of a better term. And I just said I needed space, and I think she kind of saw that I was going through a really tough time too, and decided to do her own thing. And now that time has passed, I deeply regret that. I regretted it the second I did it, that I let this person go that loved and supported me throughout my hardest times. And I know she was going through hard times as well, and she has gone through hard times, and we've been through a lot together in the short amount of time we've been together, which is 2 years. But I have not heard from her since. I heard from her a little bit, but she went right back into the dating game right away, and that's it. Don't know where that's at. I sent her a card recently because it was Mother's Day. I know she doesn't nearly get enough credit for being the great mother that she is to her son that she has. So that's that. So I went through a lot of issues, and now I am looking at a few things, and my whole life was revolved around for the last 2 years and how to get down to where she was. Now that's gone. It's kind of like, now what? Now what direction do I do? Very sad. Extraordinarily sad. We talked about it. We talked about getting back together, but I know she was friends with a few people that she had already dated at that point, and I think she wanted to move on. I'm not sure, but either case for me, I've tried to move on, and I cannot. I don't know why it's so difficult. This has never been difficult in the past. I mean, it's been painful, but not like this, because I don't know, maybe it's the age I'm at, and I just know what I value. And I know that the trust and just being able to work with somebody and for somebody to have your back, how important that is in a life that's hard enough as it is. I think it's very important. So hopefully she's doing well, and she's happy. But I have no way of checking in and seeing if she is happy. Hopefully she is. It'd be hard for me to say anyway. That's kind of where I'm at. And yeah, so I'm going through a lot of things trying to get off medicine, which I have doing, and then trying to make plans for the future here. So what's even more sad about everything else is if today, and I've had long conversations with people about this today, if she were to come back and we had to make this work, I would move down there in a second. Why I didn't before? Because I was caught within my own issues and problems and internalizing my own thing and not really putting a lot of care into how that's affecting. But that was a big change for me. I don't know. I'd be interested to see where she is. It's one of those things where I can't imagine going the rest of my life without seeing or talking or hearing from her, because we did see each other for a little bit after we broke up. It's kind of more in the friend area, I guess. I don't know. I think it was more of a test to kind of see where we were, and I don't think she was home. Sad to say. I think it's important to do that, to kind of say where you are, because I think we know where we are until it actually comes out of our mouth, and then we have no idea what we're talking about, and then we scratch everything anyway, and then realize we have no idea what we're doing. I know everyone else, this isn't new for people that have broke up with somebody, but you go from talking to somebody or texting to someone every day talking to them at a certain time every night for an hour or two. Every little thing you discuss as a team or as a partnership. And, have somebody that makes you a better person. I mean, that's just, I've never had that. I've been married twice, and I can honestly say I've never had that. I've been with somebody selfish that zapped the power of the sun, energy sucking, for herself. And then the one before that, I hardly remember, and I was so young, and I probably shouldn't have done it. So this is a hard one. This is a very hard one. So if you're listening out there, I want you to know that I'm still working on it. I still love you. I still care about you. I still want you in my life. I'd be honored to have you start a relationship or continue our relationship in some form or fashion. But I am here for you. I will always be here for you. And I still sincerely, deeply, deeply love you. And that may make some people mad around you right now. But I don't care. Because I do love you. Hoping and praying that things work out how they're supposed to work out. Whether that's together or not. But ultimately, that's decided on where we both are. And I know where I am, but that's it. Sad, but life is sad. Very tough 2 years for me. Very tough 2 years for me. Because of the medicine, the amount of medicines I was on for the amount of surgeries I was on. And that's what gets lost in the shuffles. People are like, well, you're on Suboxone for addicts and stuff. And it's like, well, I didn't go knowingly into the street and shoot up heroin. This is from drugs that were administered to me by multiple doctors and out of pain, I mean, I was 25 at the time, for crying out loud. So, in playing sports, so that really messed with things, and it took 10 years to get out of that. So, and hopefully I can add more here, but just want to do a quick check-in and kind of let you know who I am and what I do. But again, love entertainment, love doing videos, love the world and doing funny things. And yeah. And I'll do more of a less serious blog update here shortly. But thanks for checking in and thanks for following along. And if you have any advice, please give it to me. But that would be great. So, peace and love and everything good in the world to you and your family.